Path 1 Course Objectives 3.0 Orientation Cycle. Discover the position of your team, your organization, and yourself within your consumer market. 3.1 Orientation Cycle. Examine the market dynamics of your organization, your company, your industry, your market, and your economy. Placing your skill set on a microeconomic scale. Placing your skill set on a macroeconomic scale. No audience, market, price, both internal and external. No sales, competition, and business focus in orientation overlay and pair video. Examine the market dynamics of your organization, your company, your industry, your market, your economy. Leadership inspires action. Management organizes action. Accurate orientation requires both inspiration and organization, and then, most importantly, an appetite to be where you belong. Orientation of all the cycles of frictionless enterprise is the most dynamic. And if you are disoriented, it can be the most frustrating aspect of being a professional and being an employee. That is why it is crucial that you are grounded in where you are and why you are where you are. Know that the difference between leadership and management is crucial. As a leader, even if you're an employee, an individual contributor, you can still be a leader. You can be a leader by, not necessarily by position, but you can be a leader by having the level of influence and awareness of both yourself and your colleagues, and inspire them and influence them to create an atmosphere of psychological safety and give them a sense of purpose on a daily basis by deriving implied purpose and acting in a test-first way, and allowing your supervisors and those who have authority to feel like they have a collaborator who is going to help them meet the company's mission and meet the company's vision. The orientation cycle enables transformers to discover the positions of one's team and oneself within your organization and your consumer market. Orientation is the most dynamic cycle, so it must be continually explored. The purpose of the orientation cycle is to position one's team and oneself within your transformation. Distraction is a side effect of the information age. Orientation helps you know where you are and where you are not. Orientation enables you to develop your exclusion cases. Exclusion helps you eliminate distractions and accurately focus on your real market position. The orientation cycle also enables you to capture the market, organizational, team, and personal dynamics of your current conditions so you know where you are in your business cycle. Discovery within the cycle helps you exclude distractions and know where you are not, and prevent disorientation. If we were to use the example of a heavy machine manufacturer, they, right now in the 21st century, have a series of disruptive technological trends. There's 3D printing. You can 3D print in carbon, 3D print in steel, 3D print in plastics. There's new materials, green revolution, there's e-mobility, and so on. There are shifting patterns of growth, that the markets are moving sideways, increasing competition from competitors from around the world. There's organizational transformation. There's more flexibility, agility, and customer cooperation. The customer is getting more and more engaged earlier and earlier in the heavy machinery process. There's Industry 4.0 and Pharma 4.0 and the Internet of Things as enablers for future hardware sales and new digital business. There's an increased pace in digitalization. There are also changing customer requirements, solutions instead of machinery customization and intuitive machining handling, and more. These are all dimensions of the industry trends we're currently seeing within heavy machinery. What is your context? Now, ask yourself, and please take notes in your Miro board, what are the disruptive technological trends in my industry? What are the shifting growth patterns in my industry? What are the organizational transformation impacts in my industry? Increased pace of digitalization in my industry. Changing customer requirements. Now, let's ask these questions again and go from the industry directly into your team. Let's ask these questions. Okay, so how are technological trends being disrupting to your team? How about growth patterns? Are they disrupting your team? Is organizational transformation impacting your team? Is there an increased pace of digitalization in your team? Are there changing customer requirements in your team? Let's ask those questions. Go ahead and ask the questions and take those notes.